With Joker finally being released and E3 approaching in only a couple of months, I figured now is probably the best time to talk about my DLC predictions. I'll go over my predictions for each fighter pass, including the character, stage, and bonus info that I think would appear if they ended up in the game. I'll also be looking at new information found from data mining Smash Ultimate, some of which has been present as early as December, so it should go without warning that this video will contain spoilers. I'd also like to note that this DLC cycle is incredibly hard to predict, if Joker from Persona 5 wasn't already a big hint at how that was going to be. So obviously not all my predictions will end up coming true, which is why I'll be mentioning quite a few honorable mentions who all have fairly good chances at being DLC. That being said, let's get started! If you watched my previous video, you've likely seen me joke a lot about a Dragon Quest rep getting into Smash. To explain why this is likely, Dragon Quest is a series with massive popularity in the East, that has pretty much had nearly every game on a Nintendo console at some point in time. It's the godfather of RPGs, some of its characters, like Slime, being recognized almost universally as a result. Plus, in Smash's data mines, there were parameters found for a character called Yusha, which translates to brave in English. Yusha is also what happens to be a common name of the class for Dragon Quest protagonists, the most iconic of which being the Erdrick from Dragon Quest III. All of this, coupled with the fact that a Square Enix character has been rumored as early as August of 2018, makes a lot of evidence supporting Erdrick. Personally, I think that Erdrick will be the main character presented, with alts of other Dragon Quest protagonists being likely. I also think that the stage Erdrick will come with will be Elfgard, a kingdom that is primarily associated with the first 3 Dragon Quest games. I also think that the salt in Western countries when he gets announced will be immeasurable. Microsoft is in this interesting position where 3 of their characters are all more than qualified to be considered for Smash Bros. DLC. Banjo-Kazooie is ranked incredibly high in fan polls worldwide. Master Chief is an icon to his respective gaming genre, and Minecraft is considered to be one of the most influential games in the indie movement. So why do I think Minecraft Steve is more likely than the other 2? Minecraft is a game that has expanded upon nearly every gaming platform since its conception. With that large of an audience, it would be incredibly smart to give it representation in the Super Smash Bros. Series, especially since it's become a gaming icon. Perhaps my adoration and love for Master Chief and Banjo are giving me a bias that makes me think they are unlikely. But regardless, I will double down and say that Steve will be in Smash Bros. His alts could be shared with Minecraft Alex, and maybe have a couple of references to other Minecraft characters, similar to the skins you can wear in the base game. His stage would be similar to Isle Delfino, where you can traverse through different biomes of a Minecraft world, including desert, snow, plains, forests, mountains, and more. It could be called Smash World, or Smashcraft? Mine? Smash? With Joker and Erdrick primarily being Japanese choices and Steve being a worldwide character, adding a character with American appeal would likely benefit sales of the fighter pack tremendously. I mentioned before how Master Chief is an icon to his gaming genre, however Doom Guy is the father of the FPS genre. Doom is such an iconic series that it most definitely makes sense to include its titular hero as one of the fighter pack characters. I initially was apprehensive about Doom Guy making it in, but the more I think of it, the more I think representing the FPS genre in Smash would make sense, considering just how large a library of games are already represented. Plus, Doom Guy would be cool as hell, no pun intended. His alts could include both the original and remake's design, along with an alt where his helmet is off, revealing the bloody face behind the mask we all know and love. Speaking of hell, that could easily be his stage, demons flying around and lava being a hazard. Also, just imagine Doom Guy interacting with Kirby. It's not every day you meet a demon as cute as him. All of these characters I feel could be easily swapped for Fighter Pack 5, so I feel it's worth mentioning all of them since any of them are equally as likely. I think that Crash being considered a rival of Sonic and Mario for a while is definitely an admirable feat, and although he is mostly a Western character, his popularity overseas isn't half bad. I think Banjo's worldwide appeal definitely has merit in the character's chances, but he also doesn't expand Smash's audience nearly as much a character like Steve would. Master Chief may be the more popular character to represent the FPS genre, but I feel Doom Guy is just a little more fitting. Plus, Chief's heavy association with Microsoft gives me my doubts. Nintendo's been supporting Yokai Watch like no tomorrow for literal years. Jibanyan most definitely has a chance and would appeal to a large amount of kids. Being the cloud equivalent of the Tales of series, I think Lloyd has a shot. The Tales of series is astronomically more popular in Japan and has recently been pushed quite a bit here in America. Lloyd being from one of the most successful Tales of games, which happens to be on a Nintendo console, gives him this spot. a ninja character that yet again represents a part of gaming history that hasn't been touched on in Smash Bros. Yet. Originally, Hayabusa was incredibly high on my list, but a lot of this had to do with personal bias towards a leak I thought was incredibly likely. Regardless, I thought it would still be worth mentioning, since he is an icon. Aside from being one of the most creative and hilarious movesets I can think of, Phoenix's games are also incredibly popular, and more Capcom reps are always welcome. His brief cameo in Pac-Man's taunts give me doubts, which is probably just an overblown pessimism. Regardless, Heihachi being recognized in the form of a Mii costume and also being from a fighting series that is often cited as much as Street Fighter definitely increases his chances. And that just about does it. Sure, there are probably a lot of characters that I haven't covered, but I think that's the beauty of this Smash DLC cycle. It's hard to say who will be considered most likely since all choices pretty much have a good chance. As such, I'm more than excited to see who all ends up in the game. I also have like 5 running bets on Minecraft Steve Gideon right now, so please, Papa Sakurai, do this one thing for me. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed my Smash Bros. DLC discussion. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe for more content or leave a comment down below on how I can improve. Thanks. I'll see ya.